All right, guys, how's it going? It is time for another today's exclusive. All right. And this is coming from the infamous, the notorious indie account on X. Now, if you use X, you will know what account I'm talking about. If you don't use X, well done you, right? That's all I'm going to say to you. I can't break down an article because there isn't one. It's just a few lines of text. But as a result of something like this, rumors start to spread and nobody knows where they come from unless they do the homework. So I'm like bringing it to your attention. So if you hear this, you know what I mean? So it says as follows, exclusive. I'll read it, their words, exact word for word. LFC held 2-hour meeting with NUFC officials in London on Thursday night. All possibilities were discussed regarding potential Alexander Isak transfer. Darwin Núñez was also mentioned by NUFC. Darwin fucking Núñez. Can you imagine being a Newcastle fan going, that sounds like a really good idea. Let's sell Alexander Isak and we'll take Darwin Núñez in part exchange. I mean, let's say they want £100 million for Alexander Isak. We'd have to give them Darwin Núñez and £100 million, okay? It's, listen, I'm not going to go over it really. I'm making the video more about just making you aware if you see this rumour circulating. I have seen it circulating. I have seen it mentioned on Cop Talk. But unfortunately, sometimes people don't know where it's come from. Do you know what I mean? So I just wanted to make you aware of it. It's not an exciting exclusive. You know, I like to read the articles and have a good giggle with you guys. You know what I mean? This account, you know, is notorious. It's like a parody account. Do you know what I mean? It's just shits and giggles. But you wouldn't believe how many people actually believe this account. And then sometimes they'll say, oh, yeah, but it got such and such wrong. Yeah, but a broken clock is right twice a day, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? You know, if you predict that it's going to rain every day, one day you'll be right. It's nonsense, but and it should be treated like that. But what I will say about that account is if you see it retweeting, reposting other accounts, usually that means that they're being paid to do that. So always think about that when they're reposting accounts, right? They're not reposting anyone to help them. Nobody would assume that, you know what I mean? It would be, we charge X amount of pounds for a repost to my large audience. Do you know what I mean? That's nothing to do with this update, but I do see it repost some Liverpool accounts sometimes. And I think it's safe to say that if you see that account was paid for a retweet, okay? I think it's important that you know little things like that because, you know, it's just spreading more bullshit. I don't know. I don't think I need to explain it to you. Remember, on X, if you see someone with a blue tick and they are monetized, and they're a football account, for example, if they are monetized, they make their revenue from engagement, which means the comments, right? But only from other accounts that have got a blue tick. So if your account is not verified on X, you don't pay for premium, for example, and you reply to that, it doesn't make the account holder anything. But any of these, accounts that have got a blue tick, and you see people replying with a blue tick, that's where they make their money. That's how the revenue partnership works, if you like, on X. Which is why these accounts put out so many different things. And it doesn't matter if you're saying, what a load of shit, you're full of shit, or oh really, that's interesting. What's in the reply doesn't matter. Each reply generates some revenue, and that's why you see so many of these accounts constantly quoting journalists, you know, Fabrizio said this, he said that, this is happening, what do you think about that? And then, of course, if they use the image with the stake logo, the branding on, there's also wandering that for them, all right? So I don't begrudge it. I'm just telling you that I think that when you see those accounts and you understand those practices, that's when you can be a little bit more cautious, you know? Because, you know, there's an incentive there for them to create more traffic, more engagement, more rumours. I just want you to understand that. All right, I'll leave it with you. I know it's not a very exciting video. The purpose of the video was just to tip you off if you hear of talks between Liverpool and Newcastle, you know, to do with Alexander Isak. It originates from that account and it can be dismissed.